So here I am in the study. Susie brought you in here last week when she was cleaning the cobwebs. And I can see another cobweb. That was only 2 days ago. Anyway, when we first moved in, this was the first room we actually organised, because France can potentially be a bit of a bureaucratic nightmare. So you've got to get on top of all your paperwork, and it's got to be organised and to hand. So if you need to get a piece of paper or a certificate or something, you've got to know where it is. So we actually organised this very first thing we did, really. And it was working fine, but gradually we've just fallen out of love with this room. We don't really know what we want to do with it. And so unfortunately, over the last 2 or 3 years, it's become a bit of a dumping ground. So I thought, right, I'll get this curtain rail up, because that's been lying on the floor for 3 years. And then we've got this curtain, which has been draped over the back of this chair for about 3 or 4 years. This actually came from our house in the UK, and it was over our front door. It was a draft excluder over our front door. So we're going to hang that up. It's not quite right. Susie's got to adjust it and whatever, but rather than have it draped over the chair, we might as well hang it up, even if it's just temporary, and then one day we can get it down so she can sort it out. I've lost a screw thread on this finial, so I've got to go and find another screw. There's always something missing in this house when we try to fit anything. And then we'll spend the next few days just here and there, just tidying up and getting everything back to where it should, because it's just become a bit of a dumping ground and it deserves better. And we're hoping if we tidy it up, we'll just fall in love with this room again. And then one day we can decorate it. You know, I've got enough to do right now without starting that, but we'll maybe there's not a lot to do in here. It's just really wallpapering, because the paneling behind me is fine, the floor's fine, so ceiling I've done. So it actually wouldn't take much to get this room looking nice, but I've got other rooms to do. So anyway, that's what we're going to do, get this up and start tidying it up and hopefully fall in love with it again. Right, mind yourself.
Nice and dusty.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we're just emptying this armoire out, and we're going to put it in the laundry room for the minute, because I need a cupboard to put linen in.
Yeah, so this is the corner unit that we have taken out the little lower hall, and it's kind of appropriate in here, and it never really had a place in the lower hall, so we're happy to put it there. Yeah. Obviously all this stuff's got to go yet, so we'll find a home for all that.
But I'm going to bring it up a bit to match the other units.
Oh, right. I sense a bit of gold coming.
Gold and black.
Gold and black, there you go.
Yeah. So how are we going to know what goes on?
That's why I photographed it.
They look like old floorboards.
Yeah, probably are.
Quite heavy bits of oak or something.
Yeah. Hey. I don't know. If I get squashed. Push. Okay, so we had a little moment a minute ago because we'd previously measured the ceiling out in the hallway, knowing this was slightly taller. We thought, that's all right, we've got plenty of room. And then we came around the corner and suddenly remembered this beam. So, but anyway, it's gone in. It's a little bit big for this space, but we know that. And it's not actually permanently going to stay here. This is going to go into our boot room. But unfortunately, the oil tank is where this is going. So we can't put it in there, but we've moved it closer because the boot room's just the other side of the kitchen there. But this has got shelves and we want to put linen in here. So temporarily, this will be perfect. And we'll get a smaller one for this space eventually. And there's a smaller armoire in the rose room, which is all shelved, and that's where the linen currently is. But it means that in our rose room, when we have guests, they haven't got anywhere to hang furniture, clothes. So yeah, we may bring that one down eventually and put it here if it's not too big. It's certainly lower. Or we may just find something smaller or better for a linen cupboard. But anyway, that's fine. This is our laundry room, linen going in there. Brilliant. Right, so study is now clear. I'm going to go into the barn and we'll see if we can get that sofa bed in, but it's a bit heavy. Yeah, but I think we'll get it. Anyway, sofa bed time. Right, let's go and get that. Let's go this way.
Shall we lift it out and heat them?
So we bought this, must have been, what, 2020?
Yeah,
Certainly before we moved in here.
in their moose.
In Amuse, the charity store, up in Samoa, which is
Where
in the Loire
we
Valley.
were renting over
That's
there,
right.
weren't we?
And the label says €20 on
Yeah.
there. Right,
It's a long time ago and I can't remember actually.
No, I can't remember, but 20 sounds a bit cheap. But I thought we paid about 30, but you know,
That's still cheap.
either way. But it's quite nice, isn't it? So you're going to
Yeah.
recover all these. You're always intending to, which is why we've been using them as
Well, we
kneeling
were going to
mats.
put it in the tower room, weren't we? But
Oh, that's right, yeah.
we're going to put our sofa from our bedroom in there now.
Yep.
And the big armchair will go in our room. So,
But this might work in there, it might not. But
yeah, you don't see many sofa beds, chairs like this. They're normally just plain.
It's quite ornate, isn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah, somebody's painted it at some point, but it all needs stripping off and redoing.
Nice little project.
And I won't chuck these out yet because I need to use them as a template.
Okay, well this one's got plaster all over it where I've been plastering.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Never mind. Right, should we get it inside before it rains?
It's trying to rain.
Yeah, come on then, let's get it in.
Okay. Right, so should we take the cushions in first?
Yeah.
Another chair for Bax to sit on, well, and the others. So I think this is ideal if we have quite a few people staying, because we've only got 2 spare bedrooms.
Yeah, and it feels a bit nicer already. I mean, there's a load of rubbish still in here, but it's just starting to feel a bit nicer.
I think the bookcase has got to go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's a bit cramped, but we're just trying ideas
out. It's okay for now, because I do like the corner unit over there.
Yes.
And I've now found somewhere for my monkey lights.
Oh yeah.
Because the colour goes in here. I really like them, but I didn't know where I was going to put them. And again, that was something I bought before we moved.
Yes, we've got the red shades, red rug,
yeah,
and the reddish curtains.
Yeah.
So
I like the monkeys.
Okay, well it's starting to feel a little bit better.
Yeah. So I've got to choose some fabric for this now. Some kind of tapestry with reds in.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And find a home for the carnage that you can't quite see on the camera.
There's still stuff to go, I think.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to carry on messing around and sorting a few things out. And well, thank you for watching, and we shall see you very soon. Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. You going to say goodbye?
No, he's tired. He's had his dinner.
Just had his tea.
Yeah, his tea.